Welcome folks, welcome to SDN Tech Forum. This is the third video of streaming telemetry series, and in this video we are going to discuss about model driven telemetry. So in earlier video I have shown you like what are the different protocols like netconf, restconf, yang, and how to enable your device for netconf, Cisco device for netconf, and how to make RPC calls using YAN Explorer. Now we will take this one step further and establish what is model driven telemetry and why it is getting so popular. So basically initially for all our telemetry purpose, what we have is almost like 20-year-old protocols which are pretty solid. SNMP, CLI, and syslog. These are like the three key things what we have today. But SNMP polling is have its own limitation. The MIB can go very granular, that is the strength, but the polling is has its own limitation, like its poll it's based on the periodic interval. Obviously you can enable traps to have to get notification once some event happened, but again it's not that granular or not that fast. That's why that's the problem with that. And CLI is unstructured. From one release to another release, this structure gets changed, and it can break some of the automation scripts. So traditional use of is all pull based model. Now model driven telemetry is a new approach for network monitoring. So now we can get real-time data based on a continuously push model, and we can use open source tools to visualize this, to chart this out in a visual form so that it make it easy to consume basically. And how we do that? We do that again based on the combination of netconf, which underlying of which is yang, and then port this data to certain collector, for example say ELK stack, elastic log station, Kibana stack, so that you can take all this data information as input, process it, send it to output, and visualize it as a Kibana platform. And you can index it, you can search it better, you can customize it better, you can create your own dashboard, what you want to see and how you want to see all those things. So different tools coming up together, different functionality coming up together to create something really powerful. So what are the few simple steps for streaming telemetry? First step is to enable netconf on your device. For example, for us it is a Cisco iOS 60 device. Second and final step is to set the subscription. I'll discuss what is subscription and what is publication. So model based telemetry is working on subscription, pub and sub method, what we say subscription and publication. So what is subscription? If you look at my screen, this is in order to stream data from device, the application must set up a subscription to the data set in yang model. So your device is your network device, and the subscriber is a collector. In terms of like ELK stack. So a machine who's running ELK stack, it actually become subscriber or collector. Subscriber subscribe to network device, and you can subscribe to very something very specific or something really broad. You can subscribe to say OSPF neighbors. You can subscribe to if it is a wireless, you can subscribe to that I just want wireless client data. So you can be very specific about what you want to subscribe. And network once the subscription is created, it's network device responsibility to send notification or publish that notification whenever any subscription event happened related to that subscription. Again, there are two types of subscription today, which is periodic and public on change. So far most of the streaming telemetry available within Cisco, they are all periodic in nature. You can go very granular and very aggressive, but right now they are all periodic. With new release 17.1, iOS 6 release 17.1, on change publication is also coming into effect. So now you're going to both get both the flavor. You can get a periodic publication just like SNMP polling, and also you can get on change telemetry publication. So this is the role of subscription and publication. Your collector is a subscriber. It creates subscription on network devices, and network devices, whenever that subscription related event happen, or when the period is over, it publishes that event to the collector. How you can create a subscription? Again, you can create subscription based on subscribing to Yang model and sending a RPC request. Once RPC request is sent, device accept that request, and it basically created the IETF subscription. You can check your IETF subscription by logging into device and say show telemetry. So all the telemetry, streaming telemetry related commands start with show telemetry. You can say show telemetry IETF subscription dynamic brief, and it will list you all the subscription, or you can say show telemetry IETF subscription all. And on each subscription has their own subscription ID. So if you want to dig deep, you can also say show telemetry ID of subscription and the subscription number and detail. So it will tell you what you are subscribing to, what is the root of that subscription. If it is a OSPF related or BGP related or WLC related, it will list you all those details. So in my upcoming video, I'm going to show you how you can create a subscription. Again, we are going to use Yang Explorer to create subscription and see whenever that event happen, how switch is going to notify us. But again, Yang Explorer alone cannot give you the output, the nice output of what you are subscribing to. So you need to have a way to consume this subscription output. Whatever device is publishing, you need to have a way to consume that meaningfully, and for that we are going to prepare a ELK stack. I'll touch base upon what is ELK stack, what is the data pipeline, and ultimately we are going to visualize that on a Kibana dashboard. So stay tuned with me.